Hi, something a bit different today. I have bought an Anker Flare Mini Bluetooth speaker. This is to replace this one, which I bought about 6 weeks ago. Now, the only use I have for these really, apart from listening outside sometimes, is in the morning when I have my shower, I blast music into the bathroom from outside, just outside the door. And usually, admittedly, it's full blast. I suspect I paid a bit more for this one for being waterproof, but I don't really need that because the speaker is outside the bathroom. And I pretty much have it full blast, to be quite honest, and this only lasted about 6 weeks before the speaker blew. Before that, I used to turn up stereo in the sitting room until, the walls of the building were virtually shaking so that I could have music while I had a shower. But that one's gone, the speaker is well and truly blown on that one. So, here is the Flare. So I'm just going to do an unboxing and setup video and I don't know whether you can listen to sound. It's so difficult. I suppose I could play some YouTube music on sound. It's so difficult with copyright, isn't it? But I think the YouTube library might come to our rescue there. So here we go. Now this is an Anker product, A-N-K-E-R. I must admit I'm keen on Anker stuff. Everything I've bought from them has been extremely reliable. Like the cables they do, like I've got a Mac. You know, the cables they do, which are, I believe, Apple certified, the lightning cables. I mean, they're a third of the cost of the Apple ones. To be honest, I think they're probably going to last a bit longer. They just seem better made. The Apple stuff is, of course, incredibly nicely designed, but you know, it looks a bit fragile. And also, every single Apple cable I've ever had lying out has gone yellow rather than remain white. So anyway, without further ado, let us have a look at this. Oh, it's a bit awkward working around the phone here. Okay, phone. Anker stuff is usually pretty well packed. It's usually very well packed, to be honest. Rivals Apple. Okay, and that's obviously the main boogly-boo. And here we have the documentation. And here we have, I presume, a USB cable. Let's open that up. Oh. Open up, swine. Yeah, USB. I forget what these are called, mini USBs. It's pretty thin. Okay, let's have a look at the main unit. And there we go. This is 360 degree sound, which again I don't really need, and it doesn't bother me if it was directed like the Tribit. But as I say, I was looking. I didn't want to spend hundreds of pounds, right? And I got this one on eBay in the UK for £41.83. It's new, as you can see. They're also advertised on eBay for sort of 90 quid and 70 quid and things like that. But I found this one for £41.83. It's not refurbished or anything like that. It's brand new. So, right, now what I better do is cut this here. And once it's charged up, we'll do a little setup vid, which should be extremely simple. Yeah, just a quick addition. With Anker, you always get these little leaflets that say happy, not happy, which I quite like. Let's get this one out. Happy, unhappy. So if you're unhappy, you open it up. And there you go, that's what to do if you're unhappy. And if you're happy, I can't read it from here, but presumably you don't have to do very much at all. Okay. Right, I finished that. I finished those sections a bit hastily. Okay, here's your the booklet you get with it, and it's arranged thusly: 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and this is worth looking at. These are the buttons on top of. I don't know whether you can see that or not. Let's see if we can angle it to get more light. But the buttons, that's there. You can see them lit up. Not lit up, but a bit better light there. That's where the buttons are that control it. And with this one, we actually apparently get a light show at the bottom. Which I wasn't really interested at all. I thought that was just another feature that, you know, I was going to pay for that I didn't want, like the waterproofing on the Tribit, but we'll see. So it's really quite, you know, I mean, it's basically dead simple. Okay, dead simple to set these things up these days. I'm sure we all know how. Just here on the iPad, just open the settings, go to Bluetooth, turn Bluetooth on. In a second, the flare will arrive. There it is. You tap on that, and it's not password protected or anything. It just connects, and Bob's your uncle. Well, it sounds a bit fuzzy to me. That could well be the YouTube library music, which is crap, but there's definite sort of, not crackling, but a bit of sort of fuzz there, which is quite surprising. So far, I must admit I prefer the sound on the Tribit, but I'll have to wait and see while I'm blasting out my own music. Well, I have my shower, see how it works out in the shower. Okay, that's it. That's the Anker Flare Mini set up and in use. Only 41 quid. If this one blows, I'm going to have to get an expensive one that can handle high volumes, to be honest. Okay, thank you very much indeed for watching.